Good morning everyone, this is Vallertine. How's it going today? Hope everything is cushy and everything is awesome. Today I'll be doing another vehicle drawing. This one's going to be a Ford Escort MK2 van. It's a pretty awesome van from the 80s. So now I'm just applying a few light lines for the first step for the HB pencil. Just to give me a reference where I want things to go. I can easily erase the lines. Okay, now that I've got all the lines that I want in with the pencil, the next step I'm going to go into is I just want to create a few fine line outlines so I can erase that pencil and be confident with some of the more darker areas. I don't want to cover this whole thing in a white outline unless it's going to be a cartoon picture, i.e. the light's coming from the top here, so these lines are going to be erased, so when I do the colour is going to be sat against the black and fade up towards that light. That makes sense. For the photo reference, I usually, once I draw the wheels in, that's probably the easiest, and then I can use the reference from where everything is from the wheels. So I know the windscreen starts at this side of the wheels and finishes this side here, and then with the lights I can tell this gap and how this gap and stuff, and then you have to just fine tweak it backwards and forwards. I noticed I did erase this bit of the bumper, I've redrawn it again. So it's important with the pencils just to really sketch out all the different lines and make sure that you have got the proportions right, and because it's easy to erase, it gives you that freedom to push and pull your picture backwards and forwards. Now as I'm saying this, I have just noticed something. These wheels look a little off, so I might just raise this other one up a little bit like that. It's just a quick little notice. Right, now I'm going to go into my fine liner step. So it's roughly the same thing, but just the darker shadows. Okay, so you can see I've just done that outline. As you can see, again, what I explained before, how I've just erased these top lines. I've left kind of a starting point and an end point, just the pencil lines, just to give me a reference where things to go. But that's really helped pull it out. Now I'm going to apply the darker shadows next, and then after that we'll go into the colour. So let's start off with the blacks first. This is quite a bit of black in it, and then from the black we can then work into our lightest colours. Okay, now I've applied all the dark shadows. Now I'm going to go to a bit of colour. This one I want to do maybe, let's do a nice purple colour. I think that'd be nice. Yes, as I was saying about the shadows, as you can see, I altered my line weight up to 0.3 pen and a thick black marker, just so I can give, so for the thick lines and the thin lines. I've increased some of the line weight on some of the lower portions of it, and some of the side portions, just to bring the light down. Doing a bit of the grill here, and just a tiny bit on the lights, just with a few lines. But yeah, you can definitely see how it's pulling out the shadows are really pulled out the shape of the car. Now, if you want to do a bit of colour, I recommend you just start maybe getting either felt tip pens or Copic markers, which is what I'll be using, and then just bring out maybe about 3 or 4 different kind of colours, maybe even 2, even depends what you want to do. But yeah, it's just to bring a dark colour and a highlight colour with them. So maybe these 3. I'm not quite sure what these are going to look like, but I've got a bit of test paper here that I could use. sure these two will be fine. Okay, there is certain aspects of this that's going to be lighter than the others, especially the more bits that stick out the most, mainly the wheel arches here and stuff. So what I'll do first, I was going to my dark colours and then start bringing them out in the lighter colours. Now you've got your blacks in there, you've got a reference to where your dark colours are. So a good place to start is on this side of the vehicle where it's going to be darker. This side of the vehicle is going to be a lot lighter.
¿Y a ti, qué 10 solos de guitarra cambiaron tu vida? Muchas gracias por ver este video.
Okay guys, I think I'll leave it like that. So as you can see, I've applied the colours and I've got a bit of blue just underneath, a little bit of grey here and there, but it's overall got a nice effect. Need to go into the next step soon, which is going to be pretty interesting. I think I'm going to go into the pastel layer next. Maybe maybe colour pencil and pastel next. Okay, that's my next step done, the pastel and pencil layer. As you can see, it's done quite a different impact on it. I used a sticky notes just to create a nice fine edge just for the rear of the van, and then just for the bonnet as well. And where I used to smudge the pastels, just gradually going downwards, got a nice soft effect on the top. Got some nice highlights just around these wheel arches to emphasise those. A bit of shadow underneath, so it's got a good nice thick layer to it. Okay, now I want to do the next step. Ooh, sorry, I've just seen this. I forgot to do the smudge these black lines in. And then the next step after this is where I'm going to do the final details. So that's where all the just little things to do, such as the wheels, lights, all the little things. Sometimes I might do them before the pastel stage. Maybe I should shut up. Better. So this is going to be a mix of pens, pencils to achieve some desired effect for the wheels and stuff. But I'll go through it afterwards. that's been a pretty good layer that I've done. I've done a variety of different things from the light details here, using a variety of different grey Copics and pastels and pencils, and doing lots of different things, just tweaking things and pulling things backwards and doing lots of different lines and stuff, just pulling more shadows in by with the black pencil and stuff, so it's coming really nice here. Indicated lights and stuff, so yeah, it's looking pretty awesome. Wheels and stuff up in the alloys. So yeah, I'm really happy the way it's turned out. I'm doing like the last step, which is just adding a few white highlights. But yeah, Ford Escort van, pretty awesome. Mark 2 is it? Yeah, Mark 2 apparently, to my photo reference. So just a white gel pen, just over a few little lines here and there. Just because I've done pastel layer, I'm using this canvas board as a rest. I've got a pen underneath it as well where I can slide it around a little bit. I think these car drawings I'm doing are slowly more progressing better. Okay guys, this has been Trafalgar Valentine, my Mark II van. Hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it's helpful for your own vehicle drawings or just a technique for different tools. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later.